Okay, so I just did 3 of each photo on a 22 by 40 gang sheet, and it was $13.80 with shipping and everything. Comes to $21.75. It says expected Friday, but they're right out of New Hampshire. So on looking at this, it looks like it went to my really old address that I have not been at for like over 10 years. So I had to email them saying, hey, needs to go to my billing address because that's correct. My shipping address, apparently at ship.com, not correct. So I'm doing the same thing. This is for Jiffy shirts, or Jiffy now. And it seems like there's a lot less room. Obviously this is the 3-foot one. The other one was a 3-foot one too, but it was like 40 inches instead of 36, so I had more room. And there looks to be a little bit more width by like 0.5 inches, which is a big difference. That one was an ouch. $34. The other one was $21. Now, I guess what matters is how fast I get it. I will say that there was a sale going on the American DTF website. So maybe that's why it was cheaper. I don't know how long that sale goes on for.
Okay, so yesterday you remembered that we ordered those DTF sheets from, well, the one was from Jiffy, and one was from American DTF. So they both came literally one day later, and that's exactly how they came. American DTF, don't look at my address, and Jiffy. So I'm going to open it up. So pause right there. Very surprised that the Jiffy delivered theirs the next day, because I have had issues with their deliveries sometimes. For instance, I ordered some shirts and it's supposed to arrive today, and now they won't arrive until tomorrow, which is what made me think I should probably find someone a little more reliable. Ironically enough, they both took the same path. American DTF went from New Hampshire to Massachusetts to Waterville. All right. So as you can see, this is the rolls. They're like the same exact width. I'm pretty sure this one was Jiffy, and I'm pretty sure that one is American, but you can find out as soon as I roll them out, because one is going to be 4 inches longer than the other. Okay, so this is definitely American DTF, because the Jiffy did not have any wiggle room. As you can see, that is plump. That still has some left over. This one's cheaper, and the guy talking to on Facebook Messenger said that to get my business, this $4 off. Even with $4 off, this came to like, I don't know, $12 less than the other one, and it came with more, and it was next day shipping. So I'm thinking about, well, hold on. Let's just see what they look like. Keep in mind, these are for orders for people that read books. So you're gonna notice what I mean in a minute. So to me, they look identical. I will say, before I get into heating them up, pressing them, and making sure they come off okay, they don't miss anything, the downfall of a smaller gang sheet is that everything has to be closer together. So I'll show you an example. That's not much space in between cutting. That is much more spatial. far easier to cut. And so this is going to be the one that I did with American DTF, and this is going to be the one that I did with Jiffy. Okay, so now it's done. I already basically had it pre-measured. I'm gonna move it over. I always do anything for 330 and 30 seconds. And all of these DTF things, always cold peel. Always, always, always cold peel. I don't care what the instructions say, always cold peel. And for some reason, if it still comes up, put it back in there for another 30 seconds, cold peel. Only cold peel because they're not fully seated and adhered to the clothing or fabric. So not issue, but like the one thing I don't like about things that aren't even is there's always like a lip. So I always make sure that it looks like it got adhered to. This is still very hot, so we'll let it cool off. Okay. Feels good. Just listen to that. Alright, so a little bit of that came undone. So we will put it back. Alright, so because of the pressure of this, I'm going to just add this to it now. That's the only crappy part about DTF is that you have to be careful that it's fully on there, and where it's a tote, there's always that little part on the bottom that folds inwards that has that little bit of a lip. Alright, so to make it easier for now, I'm going to cut the top part off since that's obviously been good. So basically the very bottom part. And then we'll see. Oh, look how cute that is. That is so adorable. Just to give it more pressure, I went ahead and doubled up this underneath so it's up a little bit, so it's easier. So this is it. We will let that sit. A tip, if you want something to cool down a little bit, if you put something over it, it will kind of adhere. It'll kind of hold on to that heat so that cools off a little bit quicker. Okay, let's try it again. I just need it to come up a little bit so I can take off the plastic. Once the plastic is off, I can heat it up some more. Okay, perfect. Now I'll heat it up some more. Ow. Now look at that. Oh, that's hot. Everything looks great. Oh, man. That looks so cute. All in all, that beat my expectation. I think using American DTF is a really good idea, and it's they're probably going to be my go-to for now on, just because so far they've done a really good job.